So I'm really excited to be playing this today because I do love me some Shadowrun. Magic plus sci-fi is always amazing. Let's get right into it. I think we got our settings dialed in. We just need to turn down the... Alright, turn down Master Volume. Alright. The Dead Man's Switch. In the urban sprawl of the Seattle Metroplex, the search for a mysterious killer sets you on a trail that leads from the darkest slums to the city's most powerful megacorps. You will need to tread carefully, enlist the aid of other runners, and master powerful forces of technology and magic in order to emerge from the shadows of Seattle unscathed. Alright. Do normal. We've played some Shadowrun before, we know what we're doing. We're a dude. Choose our race. Human, elf, dwarf. Not even a question. Select your archetype. Mage, street samurai, decker, shaman, rigger, physical adept. Yeah, we're a street samurai. Wait, okay, wrong for my gender. Okay, that's male. Fair enough. Let's look at that one. Gonna be a pale ass dwarf. Style. We can do that one. Like, I'll do that. Let's see. Color's fine. Beard. What kind of beard is this from? Almost. So looks like that portrait. Braids. There we go. Oh yeah, we don't have horns. We're dwarf. Wait, no, that's not matched with the portrait. Yeah, we're gonna do our own thing. That. No, haircut's fine. Beard set to change. That. Alrighty. We're gonna continue to stats. Spend our karma. Always want to keep good karma. Quickness, strength, intelligence, willpower. Let's see. What do we get for strength? Close combat. I like close combat, so we're gonna spend that. Unlock thrust. Combat pistol. Aim shot, SMG shotgun. Get aim shot with rifle, and we'll dump point into that. Have a little bit of range, have a little bit of melee. Adequate is not cost karma. Each adequate one chosen ones. Got it. Hold up a minute. Okay, so this is our background. So, corporate, security, gang, socialite, shadowrunner, street, or academic. Hell yeah, we're a shadowrunner. Kriv. Return of Kriv. Sanguinius was a character name I used to pick back in middle school for D&D characters and whatnot, and so we'll just keep the cringe alive, but just the good kind of cringe, you know, the kind that you don't know why, all you know is it titillates you and you want more. Our street name's Doc. Not in all caps, but street name's Doc. Confirm. Alright, let's see this. Down and out. Your apartment, 3 o'clock in the morning, it's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now it's about all you have left. Running the shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're Nova hot, working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Slag and Fixer hasn't called, the money's run out, and then some. Sinless and free, free to starve in the cracks of a society run by megacorps who just want your nuyen. Something needs to change, and soon. We can inspect our pad. Left stick to move camera. We can move freely of that, though, using the right thumbstick. Your computer, state of the art in 2050, but been broken since 2051. A slip of paper with your bank balance, enough to cover you through the end of the week. Your notebook, calendars, contacts, that kind of thing. Okay, who do we know? Carter, Detroit, Fixer, no response. Dowd, Runner, dead. Damn. Felton Nash, Run, Fixer, missing since February. New Larry, Runner, dead. Sam Watts, Runner, question mark, probably in a gutter somewhere. Sangoma, Runner, dead. Half-Jack, Dealer, retired or dead. We know a lot of dead motherfuckers, apparently. The list goes on and on, all either dead ends or just plain dead. Yeah, that checks out. Alright, what do we have on our agenda? It's empty, nothing to do. Yeah, that sounds about right, too. Let's just put down the notebook. Alright. Phone rings, jarring you. Who calls at 3 a.m.? Objective complete, answer vid phone. Sam Watts, huh. Okay, so I guess he's not so dead after all. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts, hey buddy, hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again, or worse. Shouldn't give you my comm zone. Where you been, Sam? I haven't heard from you in months. Another giggle. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this bid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. God damn. Okay, never mind. He is dead. I probably had it coming. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you kind of look like an asshole. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business, like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners, and some of us are me. Hey, you remember that Renraku run we did when things went to hell and we lost Dodd, or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterwards? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dodd, that's a name you haven't heard in a long time. Yeah, 'cause he's dead too. Okay. Kind of creepy. 3 years ago, a makeshift bar on the Seattle docks, the night Dodd went down. Make your camera snap back to you, click the right thumbstick. I can also zoom with left and right. Okay. Sangoma. Oh, okay, she's an orc. Sangoma is an urban shaman who proved her worth during a quiet run against Fuchi last fall. She's the quiet type, an experienced runner. We're out in the open here, Doc. Rateable or Fixer roses for the run, and for Dowd, we wait. Yeah, we're waiting. We're getting paid, and we're getting payment for our dude too. Your call. All right, what about you, New Larry? Okay, these guys were on our crew. Been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a big tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dodd almost as well as you did. Dodd, never saw nobody die like that before. Idiot. He shakes his head. I hate this fragging city, Doc. It's wet and the rain feels like acid. I want out of here. Stream brought the rain, lost man tonight. We wait for the money. I get it. Now take a pill and relax. Yeah, dude, just chill out. Gotta get our money. Otherwise we did all this shit for nothing. I don't know, Doc. Sam is a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs watching. He shakes his head. That run went sideways nine ways to Sunday. Now the Fixer is late. The bastard better show. We need the money. What do you think? Yeah, that bastard better show. We need our cash. I I want to get paid as much as you, buddy, but we need to live long enough to actually drink the new yen we earn. Cut the dreck, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down. It wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You were sloppy. He laughs. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. That true, Sam? Did you miss a beat back there? No, you've been drinking. On a run? No, not a drop. Not today, not ever. Something dawns on him. He leans in New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it, don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dodd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, and looks over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. Hands where I can see him. How much do they pay you to sell out? Or yeah, okay, this guy is not on the up and up. Yeah, get your hands up. What? You gonna take my gun away, Doc? You know I don't need one. We got incoming. New Larry relaxes and throws you a dreck-eating grin. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should have chose our friends more carefully, Doc. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, buddy, at least we got each other. You'll miss me when I'm gone. Yeah, maybe. Alright. We got that combat music playing. Sent 2 dudes after us? Really? Huh. Oh, she got clipped. Open combat. To move your character, use left 6, select tile, move there. Depending on the distance, it costs 1 or more action points. Once you're happy with your positions, press X to confirm. Turn-based combat, for sure. Okay, so I remember how this works. So, move up to, like, right here. That's going to cost 1 AP, and I think we get 2. Yeah, we get 2. So... yep, and then you use the skill bar to use your action. So, we're going to pop a cap in Larry's axe, as they say. 12 damage, get fucked, nerd. Alright, Sam, what can you do? Oh, yeah, you can spray and pray. So, I just want you to move right here and spray and pray on this chick. 6 damage, not bad. You got a rifle, so I want you to take an aim shot. Not help Sam. I can take Larry's in, so yeah. Take an aim shot at her. Okay, so she's almost dead. I want you to take another shot at her from here. There we go. Okay, so the lady with the handgun's down. Larry, you son of a bitch. Oh, they got reinforcements. That checks out. Okay, we can switch between our characters before we do that. Okay, we can move up to here. And then select bumper. Right. We can use that to switch between weapons. Gotta beat his ass. You spray and pray on Larry right there. Spray and pray on him again. Get fucked, Larry. I want you to move right here. Man, we're not going for that. We're not going for here. Have you take a shot at the weak one up front. So if you can't see him, that means he can't see you. Okay, so you're gonna try to reposition. Oh, damn. Sam got fucking shot. He's a fragile little fella too. Okay, good. They missed. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna switch back to our rifle. We're gonna go right around here because this guy shouldn't have any cover. 12 damage. Alright, Sam, I want you to move back here, and I want you to help her take this nerd down. There we go. Double tapped. Miss. Oh, he's throwing a grenade. Oh, she got fucking hurt. Move up here. Target the guy. Damage is pretty good. Hey, asshole. Up here, this might be a fairly bad position for us. Then we're going to take a shot at that guy. I missed? Oh no! Well, you right up here. Spray and pray on this asshole. Let's go. There we go. Get him down. I gotta take care of that shaman. We're gonna have to reload. Now we ain't got a choice. You also have to reload. Yep. I want you to spray and pray that enemy shaman, or mage, sorry. Missed. Yeah, okay. Ow. Oh, that fuck. 11 damage does kind of hurt, but it's better than them doing it by doing this fucking down. Plus, let's see you parry this, you fucking casual. Just fucking double tapped into the chest. I want you to go, like, around this way. If you can, yeah, double tap that motherfucker. Give me some damage first. They just turn right now, that's fine. Hey. I'm gonna wide open this motherfucker, just run down the middle with my shotgun blasting. Okay, cool. So we can look up the tutorial at any point in time. Sam's breathing is heavy and he looks shaken. That was a hell of a thing. Part of life, Sam. You know that. You're born for this gig, Doc. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up, find a nice brothel somewhere, and stay drunk till I croak. What about you? I think I'll find a better class of people to hang out with. Me, I do this. It's the only lot. Yeah, this is all we know. We're all about the stacks and the crime. Well, you're a dumbass, and I'll drink to you when you're dead. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna outlast you. Guess you can drink to me. Yeah, it does look like that's how that might go, Sam. Wait, this better not be foreshadowing. You stare at Sam's face on your comm link. Shake off the memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, why would I care who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name's at the top of that list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 new yen insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me. Alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Okay. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mengert, and McCain. When the job is done, they'll know what to do. He turns to his left. Chet? Lawyer. The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers, Mengert, and McCain has installed a security dedicated phone link, so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. Camera swivels back to Sam. Sam straightens up, talks seriously. First time. Look, Doc, I've led a direct life and I probably left a direct corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself. I don't know, maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I'd say my schedule's pretty clear right about now. Hope you just said yes. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. If, when my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Well, see you on the Rainbow Bridge, Sam. But for now, we'll just, have to see you in Seattle. Alrighty. The dead man's switch. Your plane hits the sea-tack tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped back seat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip to the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for new yen, this place will sell you. This is the place to sell limber and organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. The franchise is the closest things the Barons have to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watt's body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. You know, sometimes I just can't read worth a damn. I don't know why. I'm in the back. Okay. The smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial-grade antiseptic. Okay, got a coroner clerk here. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade." As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Dresden. Apparently that's his name. Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here, so yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are? I'm docked. I'm here about Sam Watt. His grin fades, and what makes you think I know anything about that? Sam had a locator chip. I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet, what with it being way out here in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead? Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. The dwarf raises his eyebrow, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man's switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. Okay. Yeah, it's an adult male human. That's him. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style. Damn straight. He sighs. Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack the Ripper, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. Delicious. A trophy hunter. What was it? Watts's liver was cleanly cut out. Huh. Okay. How about our other lucky contestants? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed. Dresden, get out here. McCluskey. Be too much of an asshole. We're gonna have to get up in that McCluskey. I'm here about the new Ripper Vic, Sam Watts. Okay, who the fuck are you? Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. Okay, so this is like our Fusco. I don't know if any of y'all ever seen Person of Interest, but yeah, this guy's like our Fusco. McCluskey. So this new Ripper Vic Watts, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? The coroner frowns. So you insisted at the time. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. That's not fucking sus at all. Excuse me. Now, let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. Okay. Now we know why he's interested. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy, too. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Yeah, no shit. I don't know if this dude should be a lieutenant. Who the hell are you? I'm the nobody who didn't hear nothing. I'm new in town. You the welcoming committee. The detective on this case. I was hired by Sam Watts to assist you in finding his killer. You know what? We can make a friend. Yeah. We're wondering if this guy's maybe looking for a partner. The dreck you get anywhere near my investigation, it will be you on the slab, dwarf. Okay, fuck you, first off. And second, yeah, we had higher hopes then, but our expectations weren't there. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. And fuck that guy. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easy? Yeah, I'm great at dinner parties too. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? I mean... let's see. Was there an idea to them? Job's a job. Yeah, that's fair. A job's a job, and this one pays better than most. Fascinating. Again, Detective McCluskey wasn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convinced his own mother if it meant another He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 nuyen in a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have my honor after a fashion. I try to honor. You have honor after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? Okay, so that cop's dirty. Okay, that checks out. So yeah, he's like our Fusco. On the take, who's paying to hold the leash? I don't know, but someone with major pulls has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. Okay. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? Official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. You still use scalpels. Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them as much anymore. It's still possible some of the similar, slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. What are organs worth these days? A whole body can be worth a bunch of new yen, but individual organs, not worth as much anymore, what with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days. Organ Grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky, though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. You know, we heard a similar thing about you. Alright, I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Oh, hey, we got some karma. Let's go. Them skill points. We're going to save our karma for a bit. We're going to save up, and then we'll do a bit of spending all at once. Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around these body lockers and back and see if you'll find anything useful? Okay, dude, you're acting kind of sus now. Okay then, I'll go do that. Okay, we got our gun on us, right? Let's go to the, backpack. I mean, we don't have a gun. I'm a Shadowrunner that doesn't have a gun. Okay, we'll take that. Take that too. John Doe with a thermostat. Jake Armitage. Big movie you just woke up in morgue locker. Pretty well put together. You spotted Data Jack drilled into his temples and some other shamanistic tattoos. Interesting, because normally cybernetics and magic normally like get in the way of each other. If I remember correctly. Told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like this yet. Sorry, I didn't expect you to be so alive. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? Latest Ripper victim, did you know him? Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or other, though. Jake yells from the other side of the room. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level, working for Sam, believe it or not, some sort of dead man switch. Thought you could help him out and maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Oh, okay. So you're gonna help us out, John. You just had a funny way of doing it. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses. Might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. All right, then. Name's Jake, and you are? Call me Doc. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging around the Seamstresses Union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Names and words are hard. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. Damn, maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, can you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyways. Now, what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud squelching as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Jake smiles. You get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Yeah, man, fuck those guys. We're not down with the clowns. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him until he turned up here dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. You've done this before? Pardon me. Pardon me again. It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Okay. Yeah, Jake here is a regular. Should have started a rewards card, Jake. A few more visit and you get a free night stay. Jake laughs. I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Goddamn. I'll tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. The leader's got a whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. Okay, I think we can help each other out here, bud. In return, I'll take you to the place where Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up and down, and maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. If you got a gun and a sword for me, that'd be great. What do you say? Yeah, man, I want somebody watching my back. Gotta be careful in this trade. I'm not on the back on a deal, though. John can vouch for that. Plus, you know where I'm hiding out, right? That doesn't leave me a lot of room to sell you out. That's fair, that's fair. I do like a bit of street justice every now and again, Jake. You're on. Great. I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but this stretch of the Baron is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it into this Morgan one piece without packing some heat. Yeah, me too. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So, you need a weapon? Give me a pistol, give me a shot. Give me another shotgun. Makeshift homemade shotgun, I'll take it. Just a minute, cause we need some soy calf of ourselves. We'll be right back. Now wait for our soy calf to brew. We'll get back into it. Alrighty, what do we got? Well, they're one of the nastier gangs in town. Their symbol is a flaming jack-o'-lantern, but you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here, they're led by a troll named John Paul. He's got all the Halloweeners and the Barons looking for me, so we take him out, maybe I can breathe a bit easier. Alrighty, I'm ready. Follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. That's a good point. That's a good point. Not back to our character. We're gonna get out of here. Okay, we got a compass in the upper left-hand corner too, so that'll help us out. Transition. Yeah, let's go to the Barrens. Oh shit. Fuck, I didn't read that. So that's just around the corner in the alley. Okay. Does the bus stop here? I don't really know. For a date, creatures are my favorite. Ooh, maybe. Maybe a sexy little goth lady. We'll be back when we actually have some cash to spend. Alright. Got a stash. Alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. Open with Jake's mag card. Collection, perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Sweet. Hand the loot over, bozos. Yeah. You come up on me with that bullshit. They're coming up on me with that bullshit. Okay, so, we are just going to kind of fucking murder you. You take an aim shot at this guy? And then, maybe. I don't think status effects are like a thing in this game, but oh shit, dude, our homeboy's fucking bleeding out. Shit, we gotta reload this thing, so might as well take some shots from the distance. Yeah, we got it. Damn, yeah, I didn't think that'd work. Jake, move up here. And just, send some more fire at him. Yep, there you go. Okay, you heal at the end of combat in this game. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. So I should invest in some real estate around here. Only by the hour. Hey, you've seen where I stay tonight. Yeah, no shit, right? Tell you what, as a wise man in a movie once said, if I owned this place in hell, I'd rent this place out and go live in hell. Now that you've got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. For sure, for sure. Let's go into... We're not going to spend our karma. Concussion. Okay, so just got some basic shit. Get this beginning part, and then we'll, force you. Excuse me, sir, I don't know, you be looking... We need some help. What's your problem? Thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think I can afford to pay them anymore, but no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star is about to get involved. Oh, right. Lone Star is like a private military. So that detective we met earlier, he's not like a city detective. He's like a private service. Got it. But he is still dirty, though. There's only about 2 of them right now. I can't talk about the price of Mrs. James. We'll surely more. Where are they? Keep that north. Commerce is like a weed, taking root and cracks and crevices in the world wherever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the rendered barrens. Head thug. Thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. Woman is holding him firm, but he can see the thug's patience fading fast. And he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Eh, who are you? No, we ain't paying for shit. Let's see. I heard about you. Why don't you piss off? You ain't Halloween, or why don't you buzz off? Business. Dusting you is gonna get me paid. That how it is? Bitch. Get the fuck down. Not in my neighborhood, motherfuckers. Take cover, and I want you to take aim a shot at. Take a shot at the thug. Oh, fuck, that's it? These guys fucking sucked. Miss James. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed. Those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world. Absolutely, and you should. Shopkeeper holds out fees. Please, it's the least we can do. I mean, I want to let you keep it, but I need cash. Okay, we got 48 bucks. Let's start. Like, I'd love to just let them keep their money and be a good guy, but you know, we got gear to buy. That's just how it do. I just take another step forward. We're going to plant right there. This Halloween property now. This is one of the 2 that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute, you're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you? Well, that'll be a nice bonus. Okay, so, fuck you for starters. Right, they got a mage, they got a people throwing a grenade on my ass. Oh yeah, because he's the one they were pissed at. Good shit. We should have this. I don't know what this person thinks they're fucking doing. Huh, wonder if that's the troll he was talking about. Okay, no. Jake, get over here, but I want you to stay behind me. Blast him with fire. Because trolls, usually in most fictional universes, they're not big fans of fire. Well, Uncle, I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners. Jake, call it even, okay? What do you think, Jake? You're the one he had beef with. He smirks. Hey, I'm already at the shoot on sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener shooting at me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same to you so long as there's profit on it. Okay, yeah, let's just smoke this dude. Come on, Jake. Boom. Visit the murder site. Okay, we can do that. So far, so good. As soon as you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Hold on a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a corp-issued bounty, and the law in my head isn't going away anytime soon. Sorry, Fred. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thank you for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take Nuyen where I'm going, and you look like you can use the funds. Likewise, Jake. Give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. Then he starts to leave, then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pals of crime, pop into the Seamstress's Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a damn stiff drink, that's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this ripper business. Okay, thanks for the heads up, homie. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears into the shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. That sucks. I like Jake. Jake was cool. You're gonna have to deal with Fusco again. Will ya? Bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline, dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling you I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die in the cold tonight. The officer sighs, and I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation and I can't let anyone in. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical. I hate all you pigs. Bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your... Okay, it's just the same one over again. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. This man is clearly a survivor, though, one wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? Know anything about the murder that took place? You a copper or working for some corp? Nope, I'm as sinless as you, dude. Hey, what makes you think I'm sinless? Ha, just messing with you. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number, my ass. What kind of questions you got? So, for anybody that doesn't know, that's how it works in Shadowrun, is people have these microchips in them called SIN cards, which, like I said, stands for System Identification Number. And what it does is you need a SIM card to like buy groceries and whatnot, because it's like your debit card, your social security number, it's like all your info and finances in one, and so you can just wave your hand over a pad and pay for your stuff. So people that don't have SIM cards are kind of at a severe disadvantage in this setting because they can't go into certain places, they don't have access to funds as easily. So just a fun little bit of lore. Did you see the murder? Nope, and I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mrs. James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. By then, that jerk-face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. So, it sounds like you live in this alley. Sure, for the last couple of months I've been sleeping here. But I spend my days out doing odd jobs for the street merchants or panhandling tourists over near Seamstress's Union. What else did you see that night? Well, you know, earlier in the night I saw a big and ugly troll in the Green Hospital scrub snooping around the block. He brought some kind of donuts and 2 cups of soy calf over, off and down over there. Seemed nervous, but he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Okay, so green scrubs, medical stuff, cyberware on the right hand. I think he might have seen our dude. Can you tell me about the troll's cyberware? Well, it was big. I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like the one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me, let me tell you. Never trust one of them cyber people. Thanks, that's all I need to know. You know, I wish I could take this dude with us. He seems like a curious little hobo. Officer Kubrick. He looks in your direction. Now what? Coroner Justin sent me over. Doesn't mean jack to me unless someone radios me with an update my orders or that nobody gets it. Alright, can we bribe this guy? We got a little over a gram now. Got it, Chief. Yep, thought so. Inspect. Amidst the shards of glass from the broken lights, you find a small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a test tube. Okay, so one of these pieces of glass is curved instead of flat. Inspect. There are 2 distinct sets of footprints, a human's ending at a chalk outline and a larger set, possibly a more virtual fogger's find first. Sets the troll and the emerald scrubs. Or the green scrubs. This work light is new. You can see that all of the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. Okay, it's probably a magic user too. But that's odd though, because normally you don't see magic and cyberware go together. Oh, or he could have had some kind of electronic thing. I don't know. We will see. This looks like the coat and blanket that the old man was trying to get back. Okay, coat and blanket. We're gonna get this dude his stuff back. As you pick up the bundle of cloth, a printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar tab receipt from the seamstress's unit, dated 2 days ago, 3:02 a.m. Right around the corner. Reported time of death, customer Sam Watts. The server's name is listed as Coyote. Okay. Hey, we got 3 whole carbon, dude. Let's go. Hey, dude, here's your shit back. My stuff, my decent of you. Don't see that kind of thing too often around here. Yeah, absolutely, homie. Alright, I think it's time for us to head to the Seamstress's Union. Alright, that guy seems like he's having a good old time. Bobby. Hey, chummer, got some tasty morsels for you. Whatever well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his back pocket. Let's see what you got, homie. Kamikaze, combat. Ooh, we might want to buy some kamikaze. Because I didn't know which button to press. About to leave the Barons and enter the Seamstress's Union. Would you like to proceed? Yes. Alright, while we're doing that, we're gonna go get a drink of our own real quick. Get a little more coffee in us. See, that's one thing I'm grateful for, is that we still have actual coffee and not this soy calf stuff that they drink in Shadowrun, because if I didn't have real coffee in my life, I'd probably shit a brick. Oh, lordy. Ooh, that's good. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Alrighty. Get ourselves set up again real quick. The Seamstresses Union. Relative to the rest of the barons, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union. Housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity, bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy grows out of the gutters, adding to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of a hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of space where everyone knows your name but keeps to themselves. Alrighty, let's see what we can get into. We got 2 more karma? Alrighty. Hold up. Before we do that, before we go any further, we're gonna spend some karma. Got 9 whole karma to spend. Let's go. Combat for now. Okay, we gotta up our ranged combat, so we might want to actually undo that, do that, and then do that. Body, not body, strength. I already have thrust, so cost 2 karma to do that. That's not great. We don't care about throwing weapons, we don't really care about intelligence. Care about charisma, yeah, because charisma is like related to spell casting and stuff, so we're really only gonna give a shit about body quickness, strength, our physical stats this game. Does make sense for our swift little street samurai. I have anything I can dump for one of this though? Of course I can. What am I doing? Shotgun. I was almost a damn fool there for a second. Okay, cool. So we spent all of our karma. Now we're gonna go back to the Seamstresses Union and see around. How are you? Cherry bomb, nice. Cherry Bomb. The bartender is a striking elf, sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize, save me, and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for maximum extraction of tips. She gets on her toes to look over the bar at you and smiles big. Hey down there, haven't seen you in here before. What can I get you? We're here for business. I found a bar tab with Coyote's name on it. She here? She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? She laughs. No. She shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. That's kind of fucked up. Her face falls. She's been missing since yesterday. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm hard. It's clear the two have a history, and they try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Shane, Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there and he is real. The last killing happened just down the block, and now Coyote is missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting freaking D from UW. Oh, sorry, I get it now. I'm getting a PH freaking D from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Ojimons. And how am I paying for it? Bartending tips. There are faster ways for barren girls to earn that kind of but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want, a better life, a better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood. Oof. Big oof there, bud. Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for some people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about the money, it's about bringing the world together in brotherhood. Come with me, attend a discovery meeting, get to the core of who you are. I hear Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. That's a big oof there, bud. You might just want to walk away from this. I know it hurts, bud, but sometimes you just gotta bounce. Sometimes you just gotta walk away. And plus, it's not like she's making it hard for you to pick up on. Sorry, I got interrupted. Boyfriend find religion. Her pretty eyes narrow, something like that. You got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? Do I look like a cop? She flutters her eyelashes. No, baby, you look like someone who knows the shadows. We're trained to spot a bronze in the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? Yeah, I got some questions. What is this place? Some come here for booze, some for companionship, others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. We already know who she was talking to. You ever hear Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Pardon me. I hope I'm not coming down with something. It'd be unfortunate. Did you see Sam the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Who runs this place? I want to talk to them. That'd be Mrs. Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Thanks for the intel. I appreciate the help. Gutter punks have to stick together. Talk to you later, Cherry. Hey guy, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? I'll see what you got, homie. We're not a ninja. That's all I No, we'll buy this outfit right here that gives us +4 health. Got enough way for you. Talk to this dude. Can we sell? Yeah, we can sell our stuff. So let's sell this to him. So get a little bit of return on it. Talk to these guys. Stone. Nothing really back here. Who are you? Okay, we can talk to her. Jen Parks. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you know your way around. Need something? Weapons? Matrix tech? Show me what you got. Damn. This is the weapons merchant. Okay, so we're definitely going to come back to her when we get some more cash, because I want a melee weapon and I want that AK. Oh, we got a little showing off our guns now. Mr. Clueway. Posted at the door of the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? Nothing a stern look usually can't solve. I bet, motherfucker. These guys probably don't want you to toss them across the room. You have business here? Yeah, I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. Heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. There is a sharpness in Clueway's eyes, the look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. Do you know that Sam needed to be thrown out on occasion? Figured Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Okay, so he's very polite. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. I appreciate you talking with me. Happy to help. I like Clueway. Johnny Clean. Name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah, first time, just getting a look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. Looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Okay, so he's the janitor. How much? Nog. Butter, I told you, it's not like that at all, Butter. Bring me proof and all, and you shall have it. I am honored, your majesty. That was why I said to use the mustard instead of the ketchup. Forgive me, Gene, I was a fool. He looks at you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. May you peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Or sorry. I just can't read. Yeah, but see, I can't cast spells, so we're not going to worry about that. Hey, here's Mrs. Kubota. Ooh, she's kind of fine. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril," but her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa, good evening. It's true what they say, good things come in small packages. Are you enjoying the seamstress's unit? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I'm kind of tempted to ask what's upstairs. But not tempted enough. She laughs. Tell me, Ome. What is it you are looking for? Looking for info. Of course you are. Knowledge is power, isn't it? So I've been told. So Ka. And why should I help you? Sam Watts, I'm looking for his killer. Her face brightens, amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on and on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? How well do you know Sam? I knew him, we all did. He was a regular here whenever he could beg or borrow enough new yen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol, didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Yeah, so also a bit of Shadowrun information is when they talk about chips, in this setting, some people have what's called a cyber deck, which is basically a computer in your brain, and you can insert hardware into it, like chips, USB drives, and stuff like that. Some people upload programming through chips, drives, and stuff like that that's meant to stimulate you and get you high. So it's like computer-coded apps that can intoxicate you or make you see shit and stuff like that. So people become addicted to those. They're commonly referred to as stims. He clung to this place. Okay, we already read that shit. Did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working the bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clueway, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Actually, why is this place called the Seamstresses Union? During the Gold Rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all of the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupations, so they entered them all as seamstresses. Got it. Okay, makes sense. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union so potential workers would know where they could be treated fairly, and thus a rich tradition was born. That's pretty fucking cool. So you're a former seamstress? No, perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. Okay, one more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I've not seen her in 2 days. Son of a bitch! She is a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. She's dangerous, why fear for her? Please, if you are what I think you are, you know, there is always someone more dangerous. Yep, there's always a bigger fish in the water. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have an action on my conscience. Here's the key. Okay, yeah, we'll look into this for you. Okay, we're gonna head upstairs. We can't hack into it, so we're just gonna open the door. See, that's why you need people in your party, is so you can get them to do skill checks for you. Ah, I'm stuck. Can't really shit in here. There we go, this room. So, is there anything over here? No, that's just partial rendered stuff. Got it. Inspect. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Okay. Never unpacked her place. Get into Coyote's computer. This computer is ancient, probably fished it out of a junkyard. Doesn't even have a data jack. And the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes dust-caked fans to spin up, only to display on screen. Password? We're gonna leave this for now, because I don't want to fuck this up and, like, accidentally wipe the computer. Interact. Coyote's bed is a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Put the diary back down real quick. We've got a computer and a diary we can interact with Chicago. Frame painting of the Chicago skyline done in stylized silhouette. Or what about you? It's over here. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Honestly, mood. Alright, let's open the first page. There's a receipt stuck on between the pages in a diary entry. Read the diary entry. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fraggin' ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cutter Drek keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make from the union, but he still goes on these runs. These bozos all over my floor, I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it always have to be one way? What was the receipt from? Receipt for a Browning Max Power pistol from Gym Park downstairs, with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I feel that. Paper has a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. Read the diary entry. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I felt better without our constant arguing about it. Read the poem. Let's just say that Paco should stick to his guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. It was a nice thought there, Paco. Old photograph. Picture. Shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. Those shadows scrawled on it. Okay, I think that might be her. I think that might be a picture of herself. What was the receipt from? A COD receipt for a special order. 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near the Pike's Place Market. Okay. On 4, I think? Receipt for a wall safe installed near 342436. Oh, okay, sweet. We don't actually have to manually type it in. She had some grenades. Whoa, we're gonna keep those. Alright, we read all we could read. Select password recovery. Shadow. I'm gonna guess the shadows. I'll say Seattle or Chicago. Answer stored. Security answers were incorrect. Shadow. Okay, let's check this journal out again. Newspaper. The receipts for the gun. Flip to different page. There's 4 pages. Fourth page. Okay, so I think I got 2 of the answers. Put the diary back down. So her hometown's Chicago, because the Chicago poster over here. The pet snake was Shadow, but what is her favorite musical? Action movies and cigarette butts. So we gotta figure out what her favorite musical was. Diary back down. Let's go. We figured it out. Successfully reset the computer password. Calendar. Meet with Delilah about a gig. Contacts. Name Paco. There's no... Use contacts. Okay, access history. Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. Ew, it also just more than a cat. Leave the computer alone. Okay, well, we think we know the job she was on. She's trying to deal with a hellhound. Nasty business. Where's Kubota? There you are. Do you know Paco? He's a ganger, member of the Cutters. He's a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live for long. Heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? Face twist in disgust. No, I'm a vegetarian. No, Jen Park sold Coyote a gun recently. I'm more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here, you need a gun just to take the trash out to the dumpster. You know, that's sad. But as the great Sun Tzu said, stay strapped or get clapped. Coyote has a date with Paco at the Pike Place Market next half hour. If you would go down there, it might bring me some peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. Should be able to get you there just in time. Gambate Kudasi. Good luck. Alrighty, we know what we're up to. Yep, we are going to go to the Pike Place Market. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. It's now it's a market for all things, legal and illegal, a melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Alrighty, sounds homey. You know, I think these were those nerds that Cherry Bomb's ex, Shane, got in with. The handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, completely undivided attention. Sir, you are a beautiful dwarf, but you could be so much more. Okay, dude, what are you selling? I'm not selling anything. We are giving away the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life. Okay, I'll buy. What are the secrets to a more happy, fulfilling, and productive life? The first step is to simply come and listen. Tomorrow night, Lynn Telestrian will be speaking about the importance of family in the sixth world. Please join us tomorrow and the secrets of a better life shall be revealed to you. He smiles and turns back to the crowd. Okay, so they're on some cult shit. It's like some cult or pyramid scheme shit. Refurbished flowers for sale. Synth juiced. Oh, I think we found Paco. The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Cutters gang. Young, clean-shaven, he stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted, though, glancing around with increasing agitation. He looks over as you approach. I have a feeling this is Paco. Yep. Watch yourself, little man. What do you want? You wouldn't happen to be looking for a coyote, would you? That's none of your fragging business. Who the hell are you? Oh, we got more karma. I'm Doc. I'm looking for Coyote. I need to ask her some questions. And I need you to tell me why you think that's my problem. I'm not her boss. Find her yourself. I was just at the union. She's missed 2 shifts, and Mrs. Kubota hasn't been able to reach her on her comm. The tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The cutter is gone. Before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Yeah, that's what happens when it comes to people you love. Coyote's missing? Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. You know, fixer named Mr. Delilah? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. I know him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs, though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking new work. Okay, so Coyote has been running side gigs that she ain't been telling nobody about. Wait a minute, Drek, I know where she went. Damn it, why couldn't she wait? Damn it. Paco, slow down. Where did she go? The Royale Apartments. The landlord Stevie J runs a drug ring out of that hellhole. Coyote grew up there. She doesn't like to talk about it much, but she's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. Oh, Christ. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for some runners to steal some sort of item out from under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job, I'm sure of it, and if his thugs caught her, there's a grin of determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. You coming? One more thing. Coyote had a receipt for some zebra meat from a place called Murray's Meat Market. Ever heard of it? Zebra meat? What? Look, that shop's just down the block if you want to check it out, but I'm going to the Royale with or without you. What's it gonna be? Okay, dude, I'll help you back, but you better be able to hold your own, dude, because, like, all you got right now is a baseball bat. I hope you got, like, at least a gun or some magic on you. Of course I know my way around a fight. Stevie J better be ready for a world of hurt. Paco curls his hand into a fist. Now let's get moving. The Royale is just a few blocks from here. Paco power! Paco joined our party. Let's go. Come on, Paco. Let's look at the zebra market real quick. Or not zebra, but the meat market real quick. Oh, excuse me. Well, actually, we could pull up our map. Need the big brain, thank you. Where's our map? Alright, we ain't got no carbon spending on his ass. Huh, no map? Okay. Might be a little lost. Hey, there it is. Maybe? Got a dog on a stick here. Nasty. Ain't eating no pups. A small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal. The pictures on the back of the stand feature a much older version of the man in front of you. As soon as he notices Paco, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can't afford it anymore. Relax, man. My friend just has a question. You must be Murray. Manny, do I look like a fat old man to you? I'm Manny. Maury's my dad. Now, what do you want? Why would someone want to buy zebra meat for? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corp security teams to use it, who use it as a reward for their hellhounds. Flamers go crazy for the stuff for some reason. Oh, Drek, that's why Coyote wants zebra meat. Everyone talks about the pet hellhound Stevie J keeps locked up somewhere in the Royale, and if she never picked it up, whatever. Anything else? You know Coyote? Nope, don't go much for that shaman stuff. I have a receipt for an order of zebra meat. Still have it for me? I'll look it up. Yeah, I got it right here. Alright, so we got our zebra meat for the hellhounds. What's your problem with Paco? Why don't you ask him? What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means your gang likes to stroll through here and relieve us merchants of our nuyen. My dad stood up to them and he's still in the hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the cutter ranks anyway. I couldn't do direct about that even if I wanted to. Tell that to my dad. Look, I don't have time for this. We need to find Coyote. Alright, let's get going, Paco. Paco, I'm just saying, maybe you might want to change your life choices. Oh no. Paco, as your eyes adjust to the flashing lights, you spot the body of a woman dead on the pavement behind the police line. Panic spreads across Paco's face. Oh no, is that Coyote? This isn't happening. God damn it! Pull yourself together and take a look. Is that her? Paco steps forward and breathes a huge sigh of relief. No, it's not her, thank God. Okay, good, homie. I know it's tough, but you just need to take a chill pill. Look, let's not hang out here too long, alright? Too many Lone Star pigs around. Paco looks over at the victim again. Too bad, whatever happened here, I'm not gonna let anything like that happen to Coyote. Damn right, dude. We're gonna go get our homie back. Another Ripper murder. They took her eyes? Oh, Christ. Jersey Corner, Dresden. Who might you be? It's alright, officer. He's with me. Hey, Dresden. How's it going? So we're in some murder mystery shit here. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out, but you notice a string of bite marks along her left arm. So, what brings you out here, hot on the trail of the dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it you've stumbled across another Ripper murder? Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. I gotta hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head absent-mindedly, probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. She worked at the Stuffer Shack just around the corner. Looks like she was leaving work when it happened. Can you tell if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? That's the strange thing. There don't seem to be any signs of struggle, not a single bruise on the body, yet she was clearly alive when her eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can run some tests back at the lab. It said there was no signs of struggle, but she's got bite marks all along her arm. Yeah, what about the bite marks? Completely unrelated. It appears some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley sometime after death. Dogs or hellhounds? Also, this guy seems cool, but I'm not convinced that it's not just him. I know previous evidence pointed to a troll, but like something sus about this guy to me. And I want to like him, and that's the part that weirds me out. I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike Place a little far from home? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery. Dresden laughs. The coroner from downtown branches out on maternity, so I told management I'd cover for her on this one. Plus, I want this sicko caught. Any sign of magic use here? There's evidence of an unusual explosion in the alley where Sam died. Now there's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team, though, just to be sure. So the Ripper takes Sam's liver and this woman's eyes. Any thoughts? Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. Well, that's enough questions. Thanks, Dresden. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good look out there, eh? Dresden starts to turn back to the body, then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going before he shows up. Yeah, that's the plan. I don't want to deal with Fusco again. Officer Aguirre. The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. So you're the one who's working for the dead man, eh? McCluskey warned us you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre. Pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as this is a crime scene going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? You can tell me about the murder that took place here. Not really much. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes had been surgically removed. Didn't need Dresden to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body, though, so he might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene for a witness, but no luck so far. Damn Ripper might as well be a ghost. I take it you and McCluskey don't exactly see eye to eye? Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Okay, so if McCluskey's on the take, then that might mean he's not. Alrighty. Have any leads on the Ripper I should know about? Ha, plenty if you ask McCluskey, but the truth is, we're as clueless as you probably are. Well, thanks for the time, officer. Hey, hold on a minute there. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. You see, you make a contribution to the fund, I put you on a list and let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. Well, I'm also interested in finding out about new orphans you discover. 100, yeah. 100 or nothing, dude. I got 100 on me to give you. Man, fuck this nerd. Alright, let's get going. Want some BTL? I'm good, dude. Oh, there's no trolls around here. Kinda racist, but whatever. Paco, why aren't you here with me? Junkie. That's my yeah, we'll give a homeless guy a bribe. Nothing else to see around here. Alright, let's transition in. Get that cash. Yeah, dude, let's head in. Let's fuck him up. Okay, so it disappeared from the top now, but there was a thing saying spend your karma wisely, a jack of all trades is a master of none. Yeah, but I think the old saying goes jack of all trades, master of none is better than master of one and jack of none. The Royale Apartments. You roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. There's a few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old rotting trash mixed with you don't want to know is overwhelming. It's no wonder people living here turn to BTLs. Anything's better than this. The better than life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life. You can just slot someone else's, live through them, and wreck your brain in the process. So that's those chips that they've been talking about and that we were talking about earlier. The front doors of the Royale Apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you can hear a junkie crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. Royale Apartments, what a hole. Can't imagine what it was like for Coyote growing up here. A hellhole full of junkies looks like Stevie J's gets their rent money and their drug money. If Coyote's here, we have to hurry. She's good, but well, these BTL guys pay to stay well informed. May have known she was coming. Yeah, probably. Hey, you. What, junkie? Tweaker. Nice. Can you spare some Neon? What can you do for me in exchange? Nothing left to give, guy. It all goes to BTLs, everything. Please just feed me in. Maybe I can credit you for some information. Have you seen a woman coming through here today, armed and looking for trouble? Yes, no, hell, what do you want me to say? Okay, you're fucking useless. Yeah, no, their brain's fucking fried. Sad old man. That's depressing. Like a lazy pigeon, he watches you approach. You're not from around here, are you? I don't want any trouble. Easy, Gramps. I'm just looking for information, then I'm gone. Bad day to come around here unexpected. Bit of a commotion upstairs. Stevie's men are twitchy. That's not great. This pretty young thing came through here earlier, snooping around like you two. I could tell she weren't here for the BTLs. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there was a lot more gunfire than there usually is this time of day. That's not good. You see her come back down again? Nope. A couple of Stevie's men came around asking what anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut, I did. That's fair. Where's Stevie holed up? He's got the whole top floor to himself. Fancies he's the king around here. Great, now this is an extraction. Hey, old man, you know how to get upstairs? You've been right friendly, but I can't get on the wrong side of Stevie J. I'm sure you understand. Very stuck your neck to help us out. Yeah, we're not getting him to do shit. Move the dresser. There you go. See a stairwell leading up, but it doesn't. Apartment next door. So gotta find a key to get in there. Just that nobody around here would be crying over his death. Brings bad type of people. Okay. Our camera. Zoom out. Riker, stop your pleading. Your boy has debts and we're collecting. Please, Riker, no. He's my son. Simp. Riker, get your ass back in your squat before I break something else. I'll send him upstairs instead. You want me to give him to Stevie? Maybe after he kills that girl we caught. You pig, give Zapper back now or you'll bleed on me. Zipper's gone. Get yourself a new kid. Oh god, no, please, no. I think we're about to get involved. Hey, don't touch that. Who knows? Could be anything. Probably someone riding the wrong end to be accused of execution BTL. All kinds. I can hook you up if you're interested. I think I'll have a look around, think about it. Listen, slot the same stuff for Shack, buy something or get out. Okay. Let's go talk to this fool. Guys, who are you? Simp, right. This is my home, get out. What was that all about? What do you care? It's my son. The bastard took my son. Okay, who took your son? One of Stevie J's goons, Riker. He runs that filthy little BTL squad across the hall. My son Zipper, he's not a strong boy and Riker knows it. Lured him in with those damn chips. Better than life? Ha, what life? And now they're torturing him in there. Why would they do that? The sickos have a SimSense recording studio over there. Overheard them say they have a special guest up in the penthouse and they plan to torture her with a recording of my son's dying breath. Must be Coyote. They've got her up there. Stay frosty, Paco. Yeah, you're right. I'll be okay, good. What about my son? See if I can save your son while we're saving our friend. Jazz, a combat stim. Gonna take that. Alright, let's look around. Elevator gleams in the hallway. Okay. Might be onto something. What's in here? More junkies. Okay, so yeah, this is where they get high at. Yeah, let's just kill this guy. I don't like him. Might have to load. confirm that. Alright, we can just roll through all this shit real quick again. That uncovered. Skip through this real quick. Try to save your kid. Alright, let's get next here. Let's see if we can try to find. Just like glitched or something. Let's try something. We do have karma to spend too. I don't care about you. Talk to you real quick. Okay, cool. Then we'll just get these guys, because we don't need to go through this other area again. Like, I don't really need a whole lot of, like, cues that this dude over here, Riker, needs to die. Let's just blow through this so we can get the optional objective. Just get some extra stuff while we're at it. Alright, can't talk to you. Oh, I get it. Once we go upstairs, I'm not leaving until I find Coyote or I'm dead. You get it? Oh, I get it. Let's do this. Alrighty. Stevie J's penthouse apartment might have been nice at one point in time, classic even, but now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatial. The only thing marring the penthouse's pseudo-luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter. Someone is being tortured for another's pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. Alrighty, everybody, it's murder time! Oh, we're just getting started. So now. I'll walk out with something stupid, aren't I? Yep. Literally just have a baseball bat. Is that all you have? Pocket. Bust that open, dude. That motherfucker to death. Hey, asshole. Have to reload, yeah. I don't want to spend 80 on it, but I got it. You got an SMG on it, that's it. Let's go. My place. Do you know who I am? Oh, I know who you are, Stevie J. You're the guy that needs to shut up. Get back here, dude. Okay, that hurt. Wait, you critted for only 5 damage? That's... Okay, I'm feeling a little better about this. Anyway. Bitch. Got a trauma kit, so I don't really care if I get just heal. Oh, you only did, only after crit? Fine. Ow. Last, oh, damn, Taco. God damn it, Taco. Hey, flower stones. Well, let's just head back to the Seamstress's Union. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the Seamstress's unit. Heads raise, and the front of the room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendon and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Mrs. Kubota is tending the bar herself when Paco carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye: fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling, "Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor?" I'm sorry, Mrs. Kubota. I had that run that went bad. So, Ka, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer, it will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Mrs. Kubota. I have my apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Mrs. Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giri, the debt of honor. Now go, bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Well, all's well that ends well, right? Kinda. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato, Doc. That girl is precious to me, but it is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You've performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here, but we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this. This remuneration. Please accept it as a show of respect. I am honored, Mrs. Kubota. Thank you. You are most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodging. You will find there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Okay, what do we got? Below there is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operators such as yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyber dock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. Okay, so the place is a safe house too. Yeah, we're gonna be cyber dock! Indeed, normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for use of this facility, but as I said, you are my family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play CGFFC on the piano. Okay, I want to check this out. So there's a piano. Bandbrass. Here we go, there's the piano. Play chopsticks, CGAF. Okay, it's just gonna take us there. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully crafted weapons dealer. Score. Let's go Wolves. Dr. Sarah Castle. Okay, Dr. Castle. Make it quick, I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Well, Sheen, you should be good now. We'll see. It's gonna take years to work off the set. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to go wait in the waiting area. Watch some tribute. Oh, I am tired today. Watch some trivet or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Take it easy, Coyote. We'll be here when you wake up. If you said anything about me going to sleep, just give me something to bite on. Holy shit. She over here like she's sweet. You're tough, kid, but you're not that tough. Okay, Coyote, let's take a look at your face. Even, excuse me? Coyote, I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Coyote, you're gonna have to take a little sleep. Okay, she's awake now. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are now plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm, but now that the adrenaline is worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science, combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks. Mrs. Kubota will have me working it off for the rest of my life. She notices your expression. Look like you've got something on your mind. Yeah, I got some questions. What kind of questions? About Sam Watts. Sam Watts, what about him? Well, he's fucking dead. Holy dreck. Sam? Can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? You served the night Sam died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night, regular crowd as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Yeah, Jake. Yeah, you know him? Met him. He's a charmer too. I like Ginger. She bites her lower lip. I like Gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking with who knows what. Mrs. Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley. That's the last time I saw Sam. He said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam Drac, how he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Well, tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. But no one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No accounting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny. I guess I knew him best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. Sam have any enemies? She thinks. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. He got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Well, where did Sam live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash on one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it could have been bad, but Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try to forget about it. And he was sick. Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. Had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he never came back at all. Looks good even. All better, just like that. Said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He is usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I cover. I won't. Oh, hey, we got those for you. You ain't even got to worry about it. We got your back. I don't know. Looks like there's one here for me. This bug is mess and reeks of booze. Searching sheets, you see a photograph that's seen a lot of wear. Look at the image on the photo. The pictures of a blonde boy and girl, both about 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm right around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Check back the photo. Sam and Jessica, Lake Samish State Park 2024. Written in a woman's hand are the words, how do we know what a woman's handwriting looks like? We'll pocket the photo. Back here. Okay, so those are our stash. Well, can we talk to these two? No, we can't. Okay. So that's our inventory management right there. Okay. Who are you? Algernon. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to a magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half in this realm, his mind wandering on the far horizons of astral space, while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young dwarf, and welcome to this humble home we call the Union. I'm Algernon Halfdream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, and specials for the conjuration of your spirits. Another time, dude, we're not really a spellcaster. Give me another. Eric Mersman, sorry. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help you keep on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Let's see what you got, bud. Okay, he looks like he mostly just has the same shit. What do you mean no credit? The fuck you mean? Think it means, dude. Theodore Buster Government is a well-groomed orc dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight as they say, and the neatness this presents is the only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. Okay, yeah, he's got some going up, some going down. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obviously enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course, price. Bunker Buster Government at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help? Let's take a look at what you got, homie. Okay, he's got some new stuff. I don't want any of that. We want the machete. We want the AK-70 or an AK-97. Okay, so... want that off. Put that on. And we want to confirm this. Right now, thanks. Alright, so let's take a look at our inventory real quick. We got 14 whole freaking caramel, let's go. We're spending that now. Let's spend our karma though, at the very least. Progress the plot a little more afterwards. Get some new melee abilities in. We have to up our quickness, so that does overall. Okay, we'll up our quickness. Spent all of our karma. So what's our next job? Found something in the bunk Sam was using. Yeah, great. What was it? A photo. Did you know Sam had a twin sister? Oh, that would make sense. Yeah, I did. He mentioned it once or twice. It didn't sound like they got along that well. She thinks he was rambling on about her the last time I saw him. By that point, he was completely gone. I couldn't really follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. Your comlink chips and the screen shows John Dresden, the coroner from Organ Grinders. He doesn't look happy. Dresden, you don't look so good. Never mind that, I'm fine. Listen, I'm at the NTSB investigation facility down on the docks with the corpse of what looks like another Ripper victim. If you want to check this out, I would get here fast before McCluskey does. Thanks for the call, I'm on my way. The image on your PDA dissolves as the call ends. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks, I've got to go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off, and Sam was my friend. You head to the docks, and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. See you when I get back. Alrighty, I think we're going to call it there. We are going to finish this game at the end, so if you like this, be sure to keep up with our streams, check our content out on YouTube, and thanks for watching the video, and have a great one.